in the video, let me know. I'm going to show you something on this real quick. Or better yet, I'll see it. I'll see it pop up.
I got it right here.
Alright. And Ronnie, if you wanna watch too, you can, so you can see what's going on. Alright, so push to talk to this guy. You go to your I need to upgrade my gear choice. Alright, so for example, say this, right? We'll use the helmet. So you see how I'm hovering over this helmet here that I've marked for deconstruction or dismantle. So if you look on the where it's red, that means you can't use it because they don't stack. So they made it to where, so you know how in Division and part of Destiny, I think Destiny does it too, how you can add these abilities up and they stack. These ones don't do that. So since I have it equipped on one piece of gear, which is this helmet, you can see it on the right, Praetorian's helmet. If I were to try to equip, say, another piece of gear that has that exact same talent, so it's called Extra Time Reflect Bullets, increases skills duration by 20%, it doesn't stack. I can only have one of this. Alright, so that's one issue you may be having. Another issue you may be having, so say I've modded this one, and you can tell by the little gear symbol, so you just go over here to mod gear. This is locked because I can only mod one slot. You can't mod two. So if I were to try to mod another piece, I'm pressing square, I cannot place any of these skills in mod slot 2. I can only place it in slot 1 because I've already utilized slot 1. You see what I'm saying? And for mage, for you, this is just so this is just a helmet. So you've got the level here. You have a level cap. The purple background is the rarity, and then you've got the armor, which is probably self-explanatory there. Now your anomaly power is your L1, R1, and L1, R1. That's these abilities that I have going on and stuff. These are locked. I think I only have one tier 2 of them. Yeah, so they have different things. So like receive 133 anomaly power and 80 firepower when out of cover for more than 5 seconds. So as long as I'm out of cover for 5 seconds or more, I receive that. Which I probably would do that, but I rely on my abilities a lot. And your weapons are the same way. So I've got blue here, blue tier. I have modded it at some point. And then I've raised the attributes so you can get different attributes. So this one has crit damage and status power. So it says increase the damage increase to the damage burning, toxic, and bleeding, and the increase of the duration of freeze, ash, vulnerable, and weakness. Now you get shards. It doesn't per se show you, at least I don't know how many shards you have, because down here everything's on the right side of the symbol. Iron, and then you've got your titanium and shards. Oh, you have to hover over it. Sweet. Okay, so it actually shows you what you have. You've got your long range, your close range, cooldown reduction, your armored pieces. They're used to raise specific attributes, I suppose. So if I had, say, more critical hit damage shards, I have 34. So if I had 57, I can up this one. And then your status power, 57, you can up that one as well. And they do cap out. Find one that I think I've capped.
I can see that they cap out because you can only have like 6 power-ups.
Yeah, and that forces you to be able to work with what you have.
Well, not only that, but it also goes to where you can think about what you really want.
Right, exactly.
Upgrade.
And you can do both of these, all of them, if that's what you say. You really wanted this weapon and you liked it, you liked the tier, you upgraded all these. Well, oh
weapon,
man, I can't upgrade the tier no more. So what you come down here do is you level up. Well, as long as you have enough titanium, right there, as long as you have enough titanium, you can upgrade that. So I would need one more titanium to upgrade that. And how you get titanium is by killing strong enemies, and so it's rare ore used to improve the item rarity to epic, and for leveling items. Drops from tougher enemies and dismantling or disassembled epic and legendary items. So this is an epic item. So that may be probably that may
so
be.
what happens when you hit max level?
So right now, as far as upgrading, I don't know, or as far as leveling up, I'm not entirely sure how it all works. See, I just leveled that up and it leveled up the armor.
Yeah, because your gun currently said it was 19, but it
the
said
current
in the sidebar that it was
the
like
current max level is 20.
Max.
Yeah, current max level. So that changes. So like, since Polly's a higher level than me, her max level will be higher than what mine is. Now let's go. I'll show you what I mean by variant. Swap variant. So you see how this says pistols full auto variant? You can get standard, and you see how it affects the statistics. So like the damage is affected. In this case, if I go to standard, positive effects. So my damage is positively affected. It goes from 31 to 54. My accuracy goes from 69 to 74. My stability drops down, but my range goes up 5 meters. As well as my clip size,
Yeah, but
my
your clip
RPM.
size, RPM,
Yeah.
reload speed, and
Right, it all goes
yeah,
down.
all that shit goes down.
Then you've got your
That's not
burst.
good looking.
You've got your burst fire. I have full auto, and I don't know what this one is yet because it's locked. I don't know if it's something else. So then, like my light machine gun. This is what I did. So I had a standard.
Probably semi-auto.
100 clip size, 500 RPM, 52 damage, 2.5 seconds reload speed, 110% crit multiplier, 76 accuracy, 93 stability, 50 meters range. I really didn't like the accuracy and the crit multiplier, so what I did was I sacrificed 0.5 seconds on the reload, 55 RPM, so like 7 damage I think, and 20 rounds for clip size, so I can get an extra 19% crit multi and 23% accuracy. So I mean, I can get suppressing, that takes my stability up, but I mean, a lot of it, it's just, like I said, just really depends. That increases the clip size, which is good, don't get me wrong, because like on the Pyromancer, you can load your clip with fire rounds, and the 150 rounds comes in handy. The reason why I say that is because once you load it with fire rounds, there's a mod. So like on your gear, once again with mods, you go over to mod gear. There's a mod that allows you, it's like, say, I think it's like down here or something on the Pyromancer. It allows you to have one extra mag before it triggers a cooldown. So you can have a total of 300 rounds, fire rounds, before you trigger a cooldown. And the cooldown, there's other mods that allow you to have cooldown reduction. Like even here, like on the where it says long range damage, I need another piece of gear because I'm not long range. My build is a Devastator. The Devastator is a medium to close range specialist. I say medium to close range because a lot of it is, if you don't, like, we're running 2 Devastators, so it's not like we can both just run up and push. If one of us pushes, the other one kind of needs to be a little behind him, and vice versa, unless we're just running and mowing through enemies. It's different. But
do you need someone for long range?
Not necessarily, because it's a long range, but the Pyromancer is a medium to close range specialist, actually. What we have is a close range specialist, but the Pyromancer is a medium to close range. They specialize in assault rifles and submachine guns. I say assault rifles because you can actually use any gun you want. You can use anything you want. I specialize in this particular Devastator specializes in assault rifles, LMGs, and shotguns. Now, you have one that's, I forget what he's called, it's the Trickster. So it's a close range specialist, right? But he specializes in pistols. So sidearms is what it specializes in. Then you've got the Pyromancer, which is supposed to specialize in submachine guns and sidearms. And then the other one is sniper rifles and sidearms. The reason why I say specialized is because you come out here, you click your touchpad, fancy touchpad on the PS4. I don't know how it works on the PS5. You go to your skills. So these are your skills. You have 8 variants of skills. You can only equip 3. They unlock as you go. That's just the Devastator. And then this is the skill tree. Okay? Now, in this skill tree, you have different little slots that affect you, that would help you boost more. Yeah, and this isn't it. Once you get over here to the Vanquisher, Warden, and Seismic Shifter, and it's different for supposedly you have a whole nother skill tree that you can access. It's called Paragon level, I believe, or Champion status or something like that. I'm not 100% sure what it's called. I haven't reached that yet and I haven't looked it up, but it's supposedly there's a whole nother skill tree once you choose your path. But yeah, so for every ammo pickup,
you can't choose all 3 of them.
I'm not entirely sure. Like I said, I don't know. But so for my build, I'm focusing on stuff like shotgun damages, piercing damage, close range weapon damage, cooldown. Reduce cooldown on the abilities that I use. So like this one here, I would need cooldown, the Unending Watch, because that'll help me with my bullet reflect, and it'll also help with my L1R1. I forget what it's called, but it gives me armor pretty much. Seismic.
I'm doing the middle one and the bottom one.
Yeah. So that's I'm trying to balance it out a little bit because I do use a lot of shotguns, just for purposes close range. I prefer automatic shotguns, but I wish I had one that would increase the magazine size a little bit.
Is there anybody that specializes in like LMGs?
Yeah, the Devastator. All right, Paulie, I'm already out here. I'll show you. I'll show you some of the Devastator. I'm pushing left side. I was holding it. That's my barrier. I was catching the bullets and I threw it back at him.
Oh. Okay. What?
No, I was catching that bullet.
You're taking a lot of damage.
You're a tank, that's why.
Usually.
Everybody has pretty much the same amount of regen here. Unless you have effects and stuff that allow you to heal. Yeah, it just depends on how much your effects heal, your healing and stuff.
So you could technically be a fucking tank that heals faster when you take damage. If you have the right setup.
I believe so. See, there's a lot right now. There's the best tank build from what I've read and saw on YouTube is the shoulder charge. It's a shoulder charge build. I really don't want the shoulder charge too much. It's not really my per se. I like being able to have the versatility of the weapon. But I haven't ran the shoulder charge yet, so. And then also, like, for every enemy you kill, you gain a little bit of health there, too.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, we got enemies behind us. Let's take care of them. Take care of the enemies behind us. I got these guys.
That does look interesting. I don't have enough to buy it. It's 6 in my haul, but 40. Kind of sexy.
Oh, he froze the shit out of me. He did. I got you, Shield. Go across the bridge. Go. I got this.
Ow.
Seems this zone hasn't been entirely
This shit was
abandoned.
way easier than
The
last
area
time.
is still heavily irradiated.
Fuck yeah, I know.
We had so many problems
roaming around,
yesterday.
digging up whatever scrap they can find.
Well, now that you know what to do, it's
Well,
easier.
not
Simple.
even that. We died
What's
so
it
many
gonna be?
times on this. I mean, we were, to be fair, we were like tier 9 once we got here. I think we had just reached tier 10 after this. I'm opening the door, Polly, and I'm going to go to the side mission over there, okay?
Hold on. There's a box back here.
Yeah, it's oh, I forgot about that one. Downstairs?
Yeah, way down
Down
here.
below, yeah. This is a bounty hunt. I'm ready for it if you are. Where's Midas?
I had to harvest 2 things.
You said what?
It's down there in a cave.
Oh no, I was talking to my wife. Alright, I'm gonna stop broadcasting now.